Hello everyone. This is Lizzy from the LizyT Show, and we are doing Instagram, as you know, and we are here live today. So excited to be interviewing somebody very special, and I say special is because is somebody from right here, from the city of well, not Toronto, but right here from Canada. She is a singer, songwriter, performer. She has done so many things. She's been nominated for many awards. She's been doing a lot of great things in the community and a lot of great things in Canada. And she is originally from Ottawa, one of my favorite places, Canada's capital. And so I'm very honored and excited to be able to invite her to the show. So I'm hoping that she's able to connect. Yeah, I'm hoping she's able to connect. And so I will invite her. So she's done many amazing music things and many incredible songs. And right now, as COVID has it, a lot of us are not able to go to networking meetings. A lot of not able to to do performance because of COVID, but that doesn't stop you to connect, to be able to have, be creative and be out there. And I think Sabrina Fallah, which will be joining us in 1 second, is able to do so. And so I'm so excited. I hope you can come in, everyone, and you can join us today. We've been, advertising this for a while, and I'm so excited, so honored to be able to have her here with us today. She has one of the greatest songs, one of the songs that I jog to. One of them is One Chance, Sorry. We'll ask her, how does she get motivated and how does she got inspired. We had her on the show already, and we on the radio show, but it's nice to be able to see the face, right? You're seeing my face right now. It's nice to be able for you to see her face and interact with us. So guys, come on, interact with us and network, and this is going to be amazing. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to having Sabrina Fallah with us. So let me invite her right now and interact. Awesome. This is going to be amazing. By the way, guys, if you are watching right now, if you would like to be on the show, beautiful.
Hi.
Hello, Sabrina. Welcome again to the LizyT Show. It is such an honor to have you. You are beautiful and you are gorgeous. I love your makeup, and I've been following you for a while now
Yeah.
via your social media. And one of the things that I wanted to ask you, Sabrina, is how is it COVID treating you? I know that you post a lot of nature posts, and I know that you're posting a lot of things about, in the natural habitat. So how's COVID treating you right now?
Um, well, all the stores and businesses and malls are open, but I haven't gone to the mall just yet. I'm still a bit I'm still making sure that I don't rush yet because you don't know what can happen. But
Yes.
what I do to keep myself busy, because I don't go out that much still, I do a lot of writing and a lot of interviews. And I try to just keep myself busy and my mind focused and positive, because this can make you go negative too, because you can't do a lot of things, especially not being able to go on stage. It's hard because I'm so used to going out to do things. So I
Mm-hmm.
hope by next year they have a vaccine or something that they can do to have people go back on tour and go back on stage again.
And I think Sabrina, you're doing the right thing right now, keeping yourself active, keeping yourself motivated, writing, getting inspiration, and getting motivation. Those are great things for us to have right now. And I'm doing the same thing, reading things that will keep you upbeat, and having, music that will inspire you. And you haven't stopped. I've seen you. You're all over the world having interviews and
Um,
motivating,
yeah,
promoting yourself, and that's awesome. I think we should all take this time right now to promote ourselves and have, because we always complain there's not enough time,
to,
there's not enough time.
exactly.
Right now there is time. So I wanted to ask you, and I asked you this before in our radio show, where you get your inspiration? I know one of the songs that I love to hear, and I've listened to some of your songs. I jog one of your songs, is Sorry. Can you tell us a little bit about that song?
Oh, sorry. Sorry is about sorry, I have to go, I have to leave, I have to walk away. It's from a relationship or a friendship. It can go both ways. That wasn't working well, and you're pretty much saying, I'm sorry. Because you liked the person and you didn't want it to
Yeah.
end, but there was something there, no connection. It wasn't like a bad thing. It was just like, I don't think it's gonna work. Let's just stay friends. I'm just gonna go. So that's pretty much, and I wrote that song when I was very young. So I remember
Yeah.
when I first wrote it and then I recorded it. So it was a nice process. But it's interesting that you like that song because it's from my first EP, and yeah, so it's cool.
Yes. I love the melody, and I love how it flows, and that's one of the things that I find that with musicians, to get the lyric, to get the sound, to get the inspiration for the letters is not as sometimes as difficult. But how do you work the melody? How do you work the instruments all in it? That's pretty tricky business.
That's where you go into the studio and then the producer does it for you.
Ah, we got all your tricks here right now. So guys, if you are definitely looking into getting tips from Sabrina Fallah right now, this is, so how does it feel that you're not able to go to the studio? Are you planning to do another LP or another
Oh
solo?
yeah, definitely. I don't know if I'm gonna do singles, or I mean just releasing singles or do singles and then release the album. I do have a goal that I want to do a full album, but I don't know what will come and when I can go into the studio. But I'm still writing. I'm still thinking of themes. But I have goals to get back in the studio. As soon as they say okay, I'm going.
Awesome. Awesome. And I think your voice, it's one of the voices that is very attracts people. And one of the things that I wanted to ask is when you're playing, because I've seen your videos, like you have so many videos, with big audiences. What does it make you feel when you are in the audience and you get that feedback? Do you thrive on that? Do you feed on that? Does it make you want to go more? Does it make you, when you have an hour for a repertoire and then people that, encore,
Yeah,
encore,
I
does,
do. I do have more songs in case they want encore, or sometimes encore means play the same song again. Because sometimes somebody says, "Can you repeat that song? I liked it," and then I'll sing it again. Also, the crowd gives me energy. So when the crowd is cheering and jumping and trying to sing along, it makes me feel like, okay, they like the performance. They like what I'm doing. It gives me energy. So I grab it from the audience and put it back out there.
wonderful, wonderful. That is actually one of the things that a lot of musicians that I interview, they feel like if there is no motion, if there is no feedback from your crowd, it's hard for you to relate. It's hard for you to play. When you have people applauding and cheering and wanting to be with you, that's one of the things that keeps you going. One of the
Definitely.
things that I wanted to, it is true. I mean, with me too. I mean, it is always better when you get some sort of reaction from somebody than no reaction at all. So for people that will be watching, I'm hoping to save this on IGTV. how do you started? Well, how was it that you got into the music industry? Later on in life, or when you were a baby? How did all this got started?
Well, I think when I was born, I was brought into
Oh,
music because my parents would tell me that before I could speak, I would be humming tunes. And then when I went to school, I'll be writing short stories and poetry. And then I thought I could write songs because I write stories, so I thought I could write lyrics. And then I started learning the piano, then I grabbed the guitar, and then I was pretty much thrown into it. But I love music. I'm passionate about it. It's not like I was forced into it. I put myself
mhm.
in it. And it makes me happy. I love it.
Yes, yes. One of the common denominators from musician is that, they can't, it's like not, you cannot live if you don't have music. You can't
Yeah,
breathe if you don't have music.
I
So
always
it
need
is,
it.
it is
Yeah.
part, it is definitely part of you, it's part of your life. And do you play all of the instruments? Do you play piano, guitar, anything else?
I played piano when I was 10, but I stopped a few years ago because I got arthritis. And then I said, I'll just stick to guitar because that stopped me from playing guitar when I got that. So, and then I stuck to guitar instead. Yeah.
Yeah, and I see you playing with your guitar, singing along with your guitars, and on many of your concerts that you have. So, can you tell us one of experience that you have? Have you playing with pretty accomplished people, famous people? Can you name a couple of people that you had the honor, the privilege to play with, or to participate, or to collaborate with?
Well, I would have to say the well-known people that I have worked with are the producers. Stuart Epps, who
Yes.
have worked with Elton John, Oasis, and Twisted Sister. Um,
Wow.
Chris Burkett worked with Shania O'Connor, Buffy Sainte-Marie,
Wow.
and Kent Wells, so far I know, is Dolly Parton. So, so when I was in Nashville, I'm like asking him all these questions about Dolly, and I wanted to meet her, but she was never walking into the studio while I was there. But I felt her presence because she was in the booth where I was singing. So she was singing
Wow.
there, so I could feel like she was standing right here. Yeah.
That is incredible. So how does it make you feel? Because I mean, it's like you're in the path of greatness, and it's not like you're not. I mean, I see you as very successful when I look at your videos, when I follow you on social, when I see you doing your thing. I see you as successful already.
Thank you.
So you very welcome. It's all the work has been done all by you. So I'm nobody here. So how does it make you feel that you have all those names tagged to your name? Like great producers like that.
Well, I all those producers came out of nowhere. I was in
Wow.
school. I got to meet Stuart Epps from my music program class in college. On Skype, he saw me. He liked me. He gave me his email. Chris Burkett, I was outside a building going for the Songwriters Association. I was talking to this guy to find out where it was. I just so happened to find out that he was working with Chris, and then I got into contact with Chris. And Kent, I was talking to somebody online, and they just so happened to be interested in working with me, and that's how it happened. Sometimes things just get thrown in front of you. I didn't go out to find it. It came in front of me. And that's what they say, be ready for anything because anything can show
Yes.
up in this business. And I was so shocked. I'm like, for Stuart Epps, I came out of my college and told my dad, I think I'm working with Stuart Epps. And I was
Oh,
like,
I'm.
that was my first break to work with
Are you
somebody.
pinching yourself? Like, are you pinching yourself? Or is this like, is this happening? Is this for real?
Yeah, it was
Crazy.
beautiful work. I love all the experiences because every producer works differently, but they still let me have my creativity and telling them what I would like. So everything came out the way I wanted it. So it was great.
Wow, that's awesome. So official light Lee, hello, hello. If you have a question for our guest, we're speaking right now, everyone, with Sabrina Fallah, an amazing artist right here from beautiful Canada. I mean, this show is all over the world, but we had her on the show, on the radio show, and now we have her here on Instagram, which is phenomenal. So if you have a question for her, maybe you're an inspired musician or a singer-songwriter, or you want to break through. I know you've gone through many things yourself. So what would you say is one of the hardest thing as a musician, Sabrina, to kind of break through or go through or even experience?
I think for me would be to build confidence and to believe in yourself, because when I was younger, I was told you better build your confidence and believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, you can't pursue what you want, and you have to build confidence to be strong, to go through all the negative and what people say to hurt you, that you can push them back and say, I'm not going to listen to you. And I'm still working on it, because it still comes. But you have to
Yes,
work on your strength and yourself, because in this business, people are always trying to bring you down. Even though even the best of the best of the best are still being put
yes.
down, and they're so good, you know?
Thank you so much, officially. I just here to support you, and we appreciate your support as well. And one of the things that I love what you said, in any business, Sabrina, it's like that. For us to overcome ourselves, to overcome
Hmm.
any negativity, and it's so hard. It's so hard when we think we're doing the right thing. There's always somebody that wants to put us down, and we cannot give up. You cannot do what the world wants you to do. You just got to keep going. Hey, James. Hello, hello. We're here with Sabrina Fallah. If you have a question, she is an amazing singer-songwriter right here from Canada, from Ottawa, which is phenomenal. Now, you've been nominated, Sabrina, for some awards. Can you talk about that?
Oh yeah, I actually won that award. The award
Yeah!
the award I was nominated for Best Supporter, I won it. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah,
Uh,
I got it. Thank you.
uh, oh my goodness, congratulations. So how does it make you feel that, you work so hard for
It
something
ma
and you
yeah, it makes me feel that my supporters are supporting me enough to actually vote for me every day, and I really appreciate it, because I know that I don't force them to vote. They can vote if they want. I'm not out there to make people do it, but just because they're doing it, I really appreciate their time for that, because it's because of them I won. Any vote they gave me got me to win. So thank you.
Oh, that is awesome. By the way, we have James right now, and he's watching. He also has going to be starting an amazing podcast. If you want to connect with him, uh, James, you might want to get in touch with Sabrina
Yeah,
Fella. She is an amazing singer.
just message me on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, she's an amazing singer-songwriter, and we have her right here in Ottawa. That is phenomenal. I can't believe that you probably can't wait to go out and get in the stage with doing your thing and performing. I'm pretty sure you have a very good repertoire right now of things that you are working on, some new creations. I mean, that's what we're all doing right now, creating, right?
It's in
Being
the
proactive.
works. It's in the works. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So for people that are watching us right now, or will be watching later on, where can people find you, Sabrina?
So they can go to my website, sabrinafalla.com, and they can find my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, iTunes on my website. Also, if you put Sabrina Fallah on Google, all of my social media outlets come up, and you can follow me, and I'll do my very best to follow back. I try to follow back everybody, so.
And you're very good. I mean, you're very, very active for following people and responding. I see your Instagram post almost every day, twice a day,
Oh
and
yeah,
James, and that's
I connect. I keep posting, I connect because that's the only way you can do that with social media.
And James said he's going to get in touch with you.
Okay.
He has started a great podcast, which I'm going to be invited as well. So this is awesome. So Sabrina, for somebody who is listening or watching us right now, or will be later on, any tip, any advice? I mean, they're starting their career right now. You know, they made their mind in this quarantine and COVID 19, and they said, "This is it. This is a sign. I got to start doing music." What would you advise them?
Go for your dream, believe in yourself. Don't listen to what people say because they don't know anything but you. Choose the style of music that you want to do and make a plan, make a structure, think of your goals and take it step by step. And every step that you take is a success. You have to take all
I
those
love it.
little steps because if you don't take those little steps, you won't get to the big one. So and you're gonna fall and get back up again, but just keep getting back up.
Yes.
Just keep getting back up because
Yes.
if you don't, you know you might lose something, some
And I
opportunity.
think, Sabrina, this is such a great tip and great advice for everything. If you're writing that book, or if you're a singer songwriter, or if you're a coach, you know, or you want to become a full time coach or part time, whatever the
Hmm.
situation is,
Yeah.
and little steps, and follow and celebrate that one
Of course,
accomplishment. It is
every step that you take, like for example, I sold one song on iTunes, for example. I feel good,
woo!
you
Congratulations.
know, like I reached. So that's a step. I got my song on the radio. That's a step. So everything, yeah. By the way, I
Yeah.
am on mainstream radio now.
Oh my
I had a mainstream
goodness.
interview this morning, went really well. So yeah, I might be on a radio near you.
Oh,
So yeah, slowly
that
things are
is,
picking up, but but I'm taking it day by day because I don't want to go too fast. I want to go the way it's gonna go, and then it will gradually do what it has to do, you know?
and I support that 100%. You know why, Sabrina? Hey, hello everyone who's joining. We're speaking right now with Sabrina Fallah. She is a singer-songwriter, very famous here in Ottawa, and she is sharing her life experiences, giving us amazing tips. You can use this in anything, not just on a music career.
Hmm.
So if you have questions for Sabrina, if you know someone who wants to follow that life style of singer songwriter, you can ask her question right now. We're here for you. This is for you, and thank you so much for the smiley face. And this is phenomenal. So I love what you said, Sabrina, that everything you celebrate, every little step and for you to be a mainstreamer now, that's a biggie. That's a biggie. I'm so proud of
But
you,
I
and I'm
just
so
want to
honored.
say that it took me a whole year to get on mainstream. So it's not like it happened in a day. It takes time.
Mhm.
But once I got that first opportunity and chance, then it went zoom because everybody else followed along and accepted it. All you need is that one person to believe in you, and then it's like, wow, it actually works. You just have to work for it, and then you'll see what I mean. Because I never thought I would get to radio, but I worked hard for 1 year, being
Yes, you're
impatient, waiting. But it worked.
you're persistent. Your persistent, your dedication, your love for what you do, your music, this again,
Mm.
it will help you in anything you do. Do not give up. And she just gave us,
I am
the
no,
tips.
don't. Because no matter how hard it is, in the end, you're going to be so happy that you didn't.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh,
Nothing
this
is
is
going
this
to
is
be
great.
easy. Even when you get it, it's not going to be easy. You just have to remember one thing. What made you want to start it in the first place? And always
Wow.
remember and that will keep you going. Yeah, right?
That is the question.
I just remembered. I always remember why I started because I love performing and I'm passionate about it. And no one and nothing is going to stop me from doing it.
That is amazing. And that question, I interview a lot of people all over the world, and I've actually never heard, why did you start this the first place? And it's a
Oh,
really good
really?
question for
Oh.
yourself. And it's a really good question for us, myself, too. Why did I ever started this radio show or this TV show or the, and I have to go back, and this is part of my book that I'm writing, my biography, but you know what? The why is very incredible. And ask yourself this question. Why did you start doing this? Why do you want to write that book? Why do you become on stage? Is that the money, the fame? And that's a question for you too, Sabrina. What is it at the end of it? What's the end goal? Are you looking for fame? Are you looking for money? Are you looking for,
I
you
think
know,
we are all.
what?
We all are. But the one thing is, when I got into this, I wasn't going into it for the fame or for the money. I was going into it for making music for people who love to hear my music, to help people through my music, because this world is not easy. So I write about things that I've gone through or what others have gone through. And at the same time, if my music hits and I do get famous, it came because of the people who enjoyed it. I'm not trying to push myself to be famous like that. If it happens, it's because of my supporters who made it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And the
And
money aspect, the money that doesn't come as fast as you think. So in this business, you have to sell a lot to make money. So
yes, yes. And officially is saying, I feel like asking myself every day that question, why are you doing? That's a good question to us. And I'll be asking myself too. I think you gave everybody here the whole Instagram food for thought, things to think about, right? Right,
it just
officially.
came to my head
So
and I remembered and I just said, why don't I just say it?
golden nuggets. This is golden nuggets, everyone. One of the things that I want you to do, Sabrina, is enjoy the process. Because you said something very important. When it happens too fast, and I remember when I first started doing the LizyT Show, I wouldn't get especially on the radio, I wouldn't get a lot of listeners, and I thought to myself, something that you said, great, if this happens too fast, I'm not going to enjoy the process. It's going to be so fast, and I'm like, overwhelmed, too much, too soon. When you doing it slowly and you're enjoying the process, it makes it a lot more fun
Yeah.
to
And
yes,
then when it happens, you're going to enjoy it more because it came smoothly. But if it does happen
yes,
fast, because sometimes you don't have control of that, you just try to get your mind to absorb it and then you deal with it because you never know what happens, right?
absolutely. Love it. Love it. Guys, are you loving this or what? I mean, we're thinking we're talking to a musician, but we're actually talking to somebody who's inspiring us right now, not just with her music, not just, we need to invite you back, Sabrina, so you could play us something. Definitely. I've seen you play so many things. I've seen your videos and I've seen your on the radio. I love her watching the artists in progress. Isn't that awesome, officially? The
Yeah.
process. And I'm so honored that I had her here on LizyT. When she goes on to, the Grammys and the and the
That's a
awards of the
dream.
world.
That would be a dream come
And
true. But there's also the Juno Awards too, right? So
yeah,
Canadian American.
Canadian Juno Awards. Can you imagine, everyone? You're watching her here on Instagram, and tomorrow, and I'm saying that day tomorrow, when she's receiving her Juno Awards uh, prize, and I'm gonna say, wow, she was here at the LizyT Show, and that's amazing. That is incredible, and I can see that, Sabrina, because you're so dedicated, and that's one of the things that I need. I think everybody should get here today. Your dedication must be a must. There's no answer, but you got to dedicate yourself 100%.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes we don't feel it, right? It is really challenging to get ourselves, especially with this COVID, especially with, everything that is going on. You feel like, oh, today is not that day.
Yeah. At
What
the
do you do?
at the beginning with COVID, I was very depressed and stuff. But then I realized, well, I guess I have more time. I can do a lot. Emailing radios, doing interviews, writing, go for walks. But the only thing I'm missing is seeing my friends, going to the mall,
Yes.
going to the shows, traveling. But
Yeah.
I try to keep my day busy and positive. Try to keep myself
Awesome.
positive.
Awesome. And I see again your post with nature, and I see that you go outside in your backyard and trying to get, that fresh air. You can read it anywhere, breathing fresh air and getting that vitamin D3, the sun, thank God
It's
it
very
is.
healthy for you. Yeah.
And yes, thank God it's summertime. I don't know what would happen if we would have had COVID in the winter. My goodness.
Oh,
So it really helps for you to go. And that's what I do all the time is rain or shine. I go for my walks, and that, breathing and thinking and having, those thoughts of inspiration really, really helps. Guys, questions? Please bring it on. Any questions, any comments? If you think that you would like to, be inspired somehow, this lady here, come on, she's doing it for you. She's giving us so many golden nuggets, information that you can utilize for anything, not just in your music career, not just on your, that book. And talking about that book, Sabrina, I can see a biography on the works. Are you considering perhaps? Why not? I mean, we got the time, right?
I know, but if my music goes, are you registered with SOCAN? Yes, I am. I am registered with SOCAN, and I am registered with SOCAN and ASCAP in the States for royalties and performance royalties. Yes, definitely am because I need to be, or else my songs would not be able to be played on the radio. Because that's how I make the
Mhm.
money. So that's a very good question. And all you musicians
Thank
out
you.
there, you got to register with SOCAN. That's how you make your money. The split royalties, yeah.
So, how about the business of writing your book?
The business of writing my book. When my name comes out a bit more and people want to know more about me, then I'll write the book.
Awesome.
Because
And you know what? I
I
can
love
get.
to write stories, so I could definitely write about my life. If something happens and then I succeed and get to my goal, I can write about how I got there so people can see the struggles. I have been through so much struggles to get to where I am. It's crazy.
Mhm.
I can
I
go
can
on
get.
for hours talking about how much I went through, but in the end, it's so worth it when you get to that
Mhm.
goal.
And you know what? I think that you definitely have a bestseller, not just your music, but also a
Thank
book.
you.
Your biography is going to be so amazing because I know that you have a lot of little secrets that a lot of people are dying to know. What's Sabrina really all about? So is Sabrina dating right now? Because we might be able to see, people saying, I wonder if she's single. How about tell us a little bit about your personality?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not dating right now. And even if I was,
Okay.
it would be awkward, right? I can't even see the person. But no, I am single. I am independent. I am focusing on my music. And if the right person comes, they have to respect what I do and support what I do as well. But
Yes.
I'm not the type of person that goes out and tries to find a guy. I'm too focused on my music. My whole life I was the same way. I'm too focused. But
Hmm.
they come and they go, but not
Yes.
I'm
You're
I'm not thinking
you're
about
like
Yeah, I'm thinking about
You're like a horse
my
right now, doesn't want to look any way other than what your main goal is,
yeah,
and
I'm
that's
focusing
phenomenal.
on my
Good for you.
business right now. Yeah.
Good for you. That's the best way of doing it. I think we should all learn from Sabrina here, have that focus, that dedication, this passion. We can use this definitely. You definitely inspire me because we all doubt. I mean, that's normal, right? Having your own business and doing your own thing, it gives you that the feeling, am I doing the right thing?
Right.
Am I right? Is this, so we need a little push, and you're giving us that today. I love it. I love it. So when you, for genre wise and people that are listening, what musician, who inspires you to write what your genre would be considered? I got love it.
Green
Rolling
Day,
Stones.
Green Day, Green Day.
Wow.
It's
Wow,
Green
that's
Day.
incredible.
So the American Idiot album got me to be rock. So yeah, it's Green Day all the way.
Incredible, incredible. So you were a teenager, you heard it on the radio or you heard it on TV
No,
and you said, I'm
I
hooked.
just bought the record and went, all right.
Rock on. Love it, love it. This is incredible, Sabrina. I really love you having you here today because again, you're not just talking about music, but you're talking about
hmm
inspiration. You're talking about going. You're talking about being focused, inspiring all of us. For hard times that we're living right now. We're living scariest time. People don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and
I'm
that's the
positive.
greatest.
I'm being positive. I think I think something might happen again and then it's gonna be gone. I
Yes.
think there's gonna be another like attack, not attack, but like another spread of the COVID, and then boom, it's gonna go. So
Yes, and people forget that, we've had things like this happen in the world before. We've had SARS, we've had, the Spanish flu, a lot more scares than this. So we need to keep focused. Things happen in the world. I mean, it's 2020.
I know,
We
right?
can't be naive. We can't be naive thinking that, hey, this will never happen in our lifetime. I mean, come on. We're living in a
Well,
world with so many
I
billion people.
I never thought it was gonna be like at first. So when I heard about it, I'm like, oh, it's gonna go. It's little. I'm like, whoa, what happened now? Like I didn't expect it to spread so much. I can't
Yes.
believe it actually got worldwide. Like I can't believe how fast that virus went.
Yes. Well, people are traveling a lot more than before, and people are, going to places. I mean, social media, it's people go to different parts of the world just so they can take a picture somewhere else. So,
Yes, yes.
uh, that's the true honesty of things, and people have money to just invest and take pictures in Africa somewhere. So we talked about we talked about my favorite songs that you play, like Sorry and One Chance. So what is your favorite song, and can you tell us why?
Actually, it's one chance. So
Oh,
So it's
beautiful.
one chance because it's one of the from my first EP that I released, and it's close to my heart, and it's just a fun song I like to play to get the crowd moving, to get the crowd going. So
Yes.
yeah.
And what inspired you to write One Chance?
Well, one chance is about wanting the guy you're with to give you, no, sorry, wanting the guy you like to give you a chance to go out with them. So you like this guy, you're flirting, but he's not asking you out, but you're like, come on, give me a chance. Like that's how young I was when I wrote it. I was thinking like that. Now it's like, oh, whatever. But when you're younger, you want the guy to ask you out, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see that you're very, although you're not dating right now, I see that you're very romantic, and you love, that feeling of romanticism. Although you're all the way hard rock, but you still have that feeling of romanticism. Is that who you really are? Very, very romantic, very peaceful, or is there another side of Sabrina that we don't know?
I don't think I'm romantic. I think I just love things. I love animals. I care for things in the world. I care for people. I'm there if somebody wants to listen. But romantic, I don't know. Maybe. I think
Maybe
I
deep,
don't
deep.
know because I haven't experienced that romanticness yet. But
Mhm.
I'm very tomboyish. I'm a tomboy, so I don't think I would be like that kind of romantic. But yeah.
I think maybe deep, deep inside where you don't even know
It
where it
might
is, and
it
there's
might
that.
be there, but I haven't felt it yet.
Awesome, awesome. This is great. Guys, if you have any questions or any other, concerns, or maybe just curious, or maybe you just want to say hi, please type it in. I'm here. We're here for a little while, so we want to keep this going, and we want to be able to make sure that you participate. You're also a participant. It's not just me and Sabrina. We want the whole world to enjoy this and to see, a great artist that we have right here in Canada. She is from Ottawa, and one of my favorite places, Canada's capital. So, how long have you been living in Ottawa right now, and how do you like it so far?
Since I was born, I've been in Ottawa and I love it. I actually
Yeah,
I've been to Toronto, but I love Ottawa. I think Toronto is a bit too big for me because I
yes.
still can't find where to go when I'm there. I'm like I know where it is, but how do I get there? But here everything is so close. It's easy.
One of the things that I love about Ottawa is that everybody's so friendly.
Yeah,
Everything is small, and everything is so close by, and everybody is, calm down. The Toronto life is go, 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 go.
I know,
Don't
right?
stop. Don't say hi. Ottawa people, they're a lot more relaxed, and they take their time. I remember going to restaurants or coffee shops and ordering something, and hey, 45 minutes went by and I still didn't get my meal, and everything was okay.
Right.
And Toronto people freaking out. So this
Yeah,
is
it's
this is awesome.
different down there. Yeah.
So what are you working on right now? You said you have a lot of creative things. You have a lot of ideas. You have
Yeah,
a lot of
I'm writing lyrics and writing new songs, but it's I just want to get into the studio, honestly. So I just have to be patient. But I'm doing a lot of interviews, contacting a lot of radio. Um, I'm just keeping myself busy doing what I can now, and then when I get back to performing, I'm going to be busy doing that. So yeah, and
awesome,
I love
awesome.
being busy. So not being able to do a lot of things is
Hmm.
holding me back. I just want to go out.
And you want to get that guitar at that stage and have, some sort of audience. So a lot of people are doing performance online. Have you put in your camera or your cell phone and performed to people online? Have you done that yet?
Mm-mm. I
Yes.
prefer to do it on the stage. That's the thing. If somebody
Yes.
is doing like a concert series and they want me to give them a video of me performing, I'll do that. I won't put my phone on Facebook Live and do that. I need to see the audience. I do a better job being face to face with someone.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And unfortunately, a lot of people, because they're not able to get to that stage and connect with the public, they're doing that. And if you have a tablet or a laptop that you can see, on Zoom call everybody,
Yeah,
that
Zoom is very
might
popular.
be able. Yes, that might be able to encourage you and give you that feedback that you need to be able to perform at your best. Because I know you get a lot of your feedback from your audience and from
Mm-hmm.
the public, and I
Mm-hmm.
understand that your energy comes from
Mm-hmm.
your audience. So I completely understand. But we have to change, come out of the box. I personally do, yeah, I do interviews with my guests face to face on my YouTube channel, and we can't do that anymore, not yet.
Right.
So for me to be doing this on Instagram, I have to tell you, it's not that easy,
I know,
but we're
right?
doing it.
Yeah.
So it is, we're doing it. We're doing it. Guys, we're here with Sabrina Fallah. If you have a question, she is a singer-songwriter right here from beautiful Canada. She's a Canadian singer-songwriter. She is sharing her life with us, her experience, great tips, not just from you musicians, but if you are, writing a book, there's great tips here. Check this video out because it is phenomenal, and inspiration and things like that. This is phenomenal. So again, for people that we have, I Market, Rock, you, John, any question, just throw it our way. Can you say it again? Where can people find you, Sabrina?
They can go to my website, sabrinafallah.com, and all my social media outlets are at the top right-hand corner.
Right here on Instagram, follow Sabrina. If you have a podcast, or if you are doing Instagram lives, or if you are doing Facebook live, invite her because she is so amazing. She has a great story, and next time we'll invite you for you to play for us a little bit as well. This is for you to see her, but she has tons of selection and beautiful stuff on YouTube. I love it. One of my favorite songs, I said it to you guys earlier, is Sorry and One Chance. Any other songs that you love to play, Sabrina?
I like to play them all, but One Chance is always the song that I make sure is in my set when I perform.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Okay, Boston
Boston
Pizza,
Pizza.
you're joining us.
That's
That
awesome.
means that we're going to be getting some free pizza delivered to us.
All
We're right
right.
here in Toronto or Ottawa. Thank you so much for waving, Boston Pizza. That's pretty awesome. Question, maybe
I would
Boston
like a
Pizza has...
pepperoni pizza, please.
Awesome. Yeah, my Hawaiian is my favorite.
Oh, nice.
And this is awesome. I've never had Boston pizza on the LizyT Show
I've
before.
never had
There you
Boston
go.
Pizza
There you go.
before.
Sabrina, this is such a great time we're spending here today with us. I want to thank you so much for sharing your life. Definitely do not forget that book. It must come soon because you have
Okay,
a story to tell.
I'll start working on it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Sabrina.
Thank you
It's been a
so much for
blast.
having me, and I will.
Congratulations on being played on the radio officially.
Thank
That's
you.
beautiful. Love it.
And I'll
Love it.
and I'll
Keep
stay
it
in
up.
touch with you, and then we can do another interview a few months down the line. Hopefully with hopefully some new music if I can, and maybe some more updates on what's going on. So.
I love for you to play live for me. So, sorry, one of my favorite
All
songs.
right.
Beautiful. Big kisses. Keep it up.
Thank
You're
you.
amazing. You're lovely. Love to see your beautiful face. Stay in touch. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
There you have it, guys. That was Sabrina Fallah. She is a singer-songwriter right here from beautiful Ottawa, Canada's capital. And I'm so honored to have her here. This lady is going to go far. This lady is going to, accomplish the world. And who am I, to have her here on the LizyT Show sharing so much stuff with us since her life. I mean, people keep secrets, but she decided to share it with us, share it with you, my beautiful audience. And next time she will be playing my favorite song, Sorry, which is one of my, she has a big repertoire, but that's one of my favorite in the whole entire world. Okay, guys, we'll be back. We have another guest coming on Instagram Live on Tuesday. I hope you stay tuned. She is from beautiful Miami, and she is an entrepreneur. She created this amazing business and is taking over in North America. And I will have her right here. Her name is Victoria, and I can't wait to hear her story. What happened? You know, what ideas? We need ideas nowadays to be able to survive in this wonderful world. So stay tuned, everyone. Have a great evening, all of you. Love you. Bye bye. I'm the host of the LizyT Show. Bye bye.